Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies for the lack of episode 2 days ago. Basically, I ran out of time when I sort of had to, on that day when I had to record it. And yeah, that's not much of an excuse, but generally, you know, the Total War episode is sort of a secondary thing. I'll do them if I can, but if I can't, I can't. But we're back here in Total War Fall of the Samurai. Advancing army, see we're going to be fighting here the Torsat, the traitorous bastards, with our army here with a lot of elite infantry, line infantry, and some other bits, including some artillery. We shall engage them on the fields outside Okey. We'll be also trying to build up a navy, which will, once this is done, actually involve some of their ships. They're the ironclad Roanoke class I am intending to utilise, and of course get myself a bunch of United States Marines. Of course, we also got a lot of money from raiding, so we will set about this, building up some serious infrastructure and economy. So there you go. Let's see here. I'll do the odds. Look, holy moly. They also got artillery, and they got a lot more than I was anticipating, actually. A lot more. Reminds me to actually get nope, no Neil fire. I might actually try in there and sort of hope for the army to arrive. I'll just try and shoot them down, but this could get a bit ugly unless otherwise. Particularly since they do have a lot of cavalry, and that could very quickly muck up my formation. So I think we'll just sort of hold back a bit. Hope they shatter themselves against the walls of Okey. There we go. Bit more equal now. I got walls to fight from behind. And usually with the AI somehow screws up here, but oh dear. This isn't a well prepared fortification, it's only got one set of walls. Oh dear. Meaning I. Also means there'll be more fire, just to make it more fun. The trick, of course, is then sort of have the cannons ready to be set up to find whatever direction they're actually attacking from and kill as many of the bastards before they get close. This could get very ugly, actually. At least that's the potential for. They got a lot of bodies they can throw at me. Obviously, I've got a lot of bodies. The problem is I can't utilise them too frightfully well. Again, that's going to be a bit of troubles there. Of course, we got the Kihei manning the walls. Right, that's where the main assault's coming from. I'll switch the artillery over to there. It's also where they have their parrot guns. They got levy infantry advancing. Light cavalry there. Got some melee troops plus another general. Over here we got the matchlock Kachi, some red bear infantry with their really big red wigs. And over here more infantry, including some of their Tosa riflemen who do have some more unique rifles there. Making the theory much more nasty. Are those a Tosa? Yep, just... oh, alright. Some of the more modern infantry then over there. We got the line infantry marching into here. They're basically attacked from as many angles as possible. There we go. Setting up. I wish I could have played the Tosa again, but for whatever reason, whenever I tried to play them, it just crashed. Would have been fun to try these Tosa riflemen out in an actual engagement. But oh well. Such is life. Cruel. Well, they can't see. Can they at least hit that? Nope. Oh, wait. There you go. Shots fired. Splendid. For some reason, the artillery isn't firing. I wonder why that is. Not that I'm complaining they aren't firing. The less I'm being shot at, the better. Particularly considering we're packed like sardines on a barrel here. A few good hits could do a lot of damage. Go, first rifle, gunshots fired here. Levy infantry versus line infantry. We're moving up there. The other elements have yet to reach. Melee, basically storm elements, will be attacking straight into the Kietai. That's going to end up poorly for them, since the Kietai again have a nice rate of fire and accuracy and so on. That basically means they can cut them down pretty quickly. So they will very quickly come to regret that. There we go, Yarikachi, nicely trained and all that, but ultimately not really of much use against well-trained elite troops. So here we got more shots fired. In this case, the Tulsa Riflemen, though, can't shoot from far away, and again, they do have a high rate of fire. As you might notice there, it doesn't take a long time for them to reload, allowing them to maintain a high rate of fire, plus, of course, good range. Only Levy infantry that has bases draw fire. Up here we got the line infantry attacking straight into other line infantry. There we go, they're closing in. But again, the Yarikachi has suffered horribly before the Kietai. Stop shooting at the birds or whatever it looks like there. Still got a few units that have yet to engage. Some Retber infantry and the Matchlock Kachi. Troops are breaching up the walls. It's the levies. Well, failing. The Yarikachi, though, keep storming here the walls against the Kietai. Over here, the Levy infantry are breaking apart. And over here, the line infantry are also slowly staggering apart. Similar here with the Levy infantry. For some reason, the Tulsa Riflemen continue their death march as well alongside them, only to be exposed now that the rest of the chaps are gone, having suffered grueling casualties. There we go, cavalry charging in. Charging straight up to the walls here. Spear Levy sent running. Yarikachis are nowhere to be seen, well, except as corpses. Levy infantry also marching ahead. Well, going a lot easier, I suppose. Saber cavalry shattered. Over here, line infantry. Well, marching in line. Not really much else. Ultimately, the Tosa army is not really attacking in a very concerted effort. Bit too scattered, and obviously not without numbers enough for sufficient artillery to break through, and for some reason again what they do have in artillery isn't firing at all. Can't say as to why. Tulsa Riflemen shattered. Line infantry advancing under cover from other line infantry. I mean, this is mostly just a slaughter at this point. Matchlock Kachi broken. We've still, of course, got the Red Bay infantry, sort of elite-ish, but not quite elite either. You're sort of on the cusp. They're sort of slightly better than, say, you know, Imperial, Republican, and Shogunate infantry. Generals now charging in there from all sides. Last to go. Oh dear, Walt's actually got damaged there. I mean, the artillery's actually been firing. It's too late. As they try to get off, then charge in, they're just getting mercilessly fusilladed. Red Bay infantry not really hanging much lucky amongst the corpses, amongst the dead. And neither are the generals. I mean, this is pretty much done for.
Your victory is close, sir.
And with that, a decisive victory. Minimal casualties for me and mad casualties for them. Again, had that artillery fired more regularly, I probably would have suffered more horribly, since he could have blown holes in my defences, forced me to scatter out, allowing his men to get closer. But again, for whatever reasons, the air's artillery just didn't really go off. And again, had it, that would have been a lot of a different fight there. In the end, I lost not even 300, whereas I lost over 2,000. Could have been a bit more spectacular, but go figure. Trade route raided. He got me rained up. Trading Port Nivami. Such. There's only going to be some discontent there. Need to train troops to keep that in check, and upgrade so you can set up a police office and the likes there to further keep the rabble under control so they don't get any funny ideas. Like how the wealth is supposed to be shared. That's a really funny idea until someone gets shot for it.
What do you like? Making my way for the Emperor.
Well, I'm going to basically just incite a revolt so I can break away the last remnants of the total and just take care of the rebel towns. Sneaky, but effective. That way I don't have to worry about the navy. That's basically what I want gone, because then I can just quickly move my ships over here, head down there, take EU, take Tosa, gain all the wealth for myself. Sneaky and devious. Alright. Did they get beaten? No, they're just sort of standing about there. Yet to enter. Almost done there with the American Trading District. I'll probably want to upgrade here to the Daily News for further happiness. Actually, I'm going to do that. That's a lot cheaper than upgrading that one. I think about it. Police station and inns. I'd prefer it if you took eel, eels that way. Oh well.
All men have a price. Laying an ambush, my
When that fails, you just persuade them to, do what you want. I am not above bribery. There you go, we can now hire the United States Marines. Quite expensive chaps. Well, might as well hire them in. Oh, over there.
Sir, march. Besieging settlement.
They managed to gather some troops together. We'll just siege them out.
What is your bidding?
Right, then we should hopefully be able to kill them out in the open fields.
As you command.
There you go. Large chunk of US Marines being moved ahead. These are more slowly going under control. Also good. Alright. Let's just do this. I mean, there's rabble. Not difficult to dig a few more thanks to a great instigator. Fog. Lovely. Oh, might as well speed this up.
We are ready to defend, sir.
Actually, after a bit of thinking about it, let's pull a bit back to get some distance between us and the woods. So I have a bigger chance of shooting them down. You sort of realised might be a good idea. Alright. Let's get ready for some shooting, boys.
Your general is under attack.
They don't seem to be shooting very well here. Might be the fog and the lack of a general, I don't know, but the enemy levied infantry seems to be performing a bit more steadily. Well, I think that might be that battle over. Not sure why, though. Again, my just didn't quite perform on the same level. There might be some other bonuses, I suppose, involved, but bit unfortunate.
From the battlefield, sir.
Bit unfortunate, considering everything. Oh well. Not like it's a huge loss. I can always dig up more. They're like rats. We got some more rebels ready to rebel. And even then it's
Destination reached.
not too bad. Oh well. Time to raise up more hell. At a discount, of course.
For the Emperor. Death to the Shogun!
There we go.
My lord, I must rest.
Easy peasy. Soon we should be able to then get him to the next bits here, which will make him even more useful, better inciting revolts and other bits. Yes, Military Academy is up. So the magistrate. Gotta hire some troops there. We can also hire white bear infantry. Bit cheaper, almost on the same level, but still not quite there. Let's hire some of those.
Ready for orders. March.
Oh, I forgot I had him. Gambling dens also help with the morale.
The Emperor's will be done. I can go no further.
He's getting close there, he's getting close. Just cut down one of their generals, which in fact may lead them without any generals at all.
Ready for bat at once.
Still gotta do something about that.
I ain't tired yet.
Once again is what the rebels are supposed to do. Oh wait, there we go, Navy has left. That might just be an opening for me then.
Looking for more
I've been moving towards the just in case the Navy's still operating. They'll be able to land there, I believe. They're going to hit it from that angle
holding.
if need be.
At your
Oh, well, that'll
command.
be a sizable army again. Marines, Kyotai, line infantry, parrot guns. He's got it all. That lucky bastard.
What do you wish of me?
Slightly better army of rebels this time around. I don't think I'll be paying them off this time around. I'll just leave them be to their devices. Another army there appears.
We should discuss matters.
Censorship could prove
What is
quite
your
handy.
bidding?
Oh, the
Very
revolt is
well,
still
my lord.
ongoing as opposed to just in
Lord,
a
as you command.
weak condition.
I
Lousy
await
bastards.
Your orders, my lord. As you wish.
Guess I gotta do all the work in the end.
Ready for order. Yes, my lord. As you command.
Guess we're in through the south. Take Tulsa first, thusly avoiding the enemy navy.
Full speed ahead. Drop anchor. That is impossible, my lord.
And then we'll move from Tulsa towards Eel. That also works, though not quite as expedient as I would have liked it to be. Let's put it like that. Would have been nice if it was a bit faster, but you know, sometimes you just can't get things the way you want them to. Oh, we'll war of those. Oh, we can build one of those. We'll do that.
Ready and waiting. Steady as we go. Pausing for rest and supplies.
My lord? Hi.
Hmm.
Can I be of further assistance?
So they're just quickly passing turns until we can sort of hit around Tulsa and then take it. Clearing out the rebels then moving towards Eel. Oh dear. They've actually landed troops. I don't have an army sort of ready in the nearby vicinity, so I'm going to have to move the army down there from the northern bits, join up with some other elements and try and stop it there before it becomes too much of a problem.
stations. To adventure and glory.
12. We'll leave 3 elements behind.
Without delay.
Move the rest there.
Yes,
Shift
my
towards
lord.
Seoul. And Okey I will reinforce with whatever I can get my hands on. And Tulsa is just in a terrible condition. I fear Okey will be lost. Unless it's a really, really low quality army.
Gathering supply.
Ah, jeez, they took it right under my nose. Oh well, there's still the other town. The one they hold. Wait, what?
Ready for orders. My
Oh,
sword for
come on.
you. Marching now.
That's not fair.
To rest, my
Boo. I just
That is impossible.
moved them all the way down there and then just swoop one turn that just... Oh, come on.
Waiting for
That's
new
not
calls.
fun for me.
Very well. Movement completed, my lord.
So now I gotta move that all the way over there and then, yeah. Well, hopefully this ironclad ship will eventually be ready and then we can sort of turn that against our nasty foes alongside the rest of our navy. That way, putting a stop to the Tulsa. But really, that was just all those turns, all that time, and then just gone. Oh dear, yeah, there's no chance in hell that'll win. On the other hand, I've got several armies now converging on it, so the forces of Tanegashima should not last long. They should not last long at all. In that sense, I suppose I got a bit lucky there with the other bits, but still, yeah.
My sword for you. Attack! Ready for order. Journey completed. There's no higher order.
What would you have me?
Rise against them.
I am honored. I must
Oh, there you go.
rest.
The final bit. There we go. High rank Ishin Shinshi. Let's end the turn. Move on. took it, then they took it back, apparently.
Battle ready, sir. All hands on deck. Your order. Death and order. My spirit hungers for blood.
That ship is good to go.
Attack.
And that very quickly dealt with that. Splendid, that's only one ship as well.
Stand ready.
So Colbert Compton there should be able to deal with that one swiftly as well.
Setting sail, sir.
That's going to need a few repairs afterwards.
Your orders. Steady as we go.
Right. Next turn we take Okey back from those bastards of Tanegashima. No matter the cost.
At your write them down.
Right, might wait just for some
As you command.
reinforcements, I guess, so we could try and draw them out into the open.
Settlement.
Take care of them there. Let's see if they don't get drawn out.
Sir. Moving out. At your command.
Wonder if we could get some naval support in there.
Posing, sir. Waiting for a new course.
No,
Setting sail, sir.
no such luck. Let's see if they counterattack. Because I don't quite have the artillery to take it on head on, I think. I'd prefer having at least a few extra batteries and those a bit waiting there with the other army. Oh, bother. Now I got a revolt there.
Yes, my lord. Without delay. Destination. Attacking the settlement, my lord.
Alright. We'll just go through that one quickly. On the other hand, it's pretty easy with all that.
As you command.
There you go, a bit of order.
At your command.
And I think we'll be stopping here though. So thank you all for joining and hope you enjoyed the episode. Had some fun here with my fortune and misfortune with it. You know, feel free to follow. You know, subscribe, like, and comment on it. This is Imperial Dane signing off for today. I'll be back in another 2 days' time, I hope. And if not, well, you know, my apologies beforehand. So cheers, everybody, and see you hopefully in another 2 days' time. Bye.